Hi everybody, welcome to the 1000 subscriber giveaway video. In this video, I will be going over all the questions that everyone left in the comments of the previous video. Thank you all so much for engaging in this. It's really cool. I got quite a bit of questions and honestly way more than I thought I was going to get. So I have them all organized in this couple pieces of paper here, and yeah, let's get right into it. So I decided to talk in a softer tone during this video as the large amount of you enjoy my ASMR videos. So let's get right into it. I have all the questions broken down kind of by category. So we'll start with some questions that were really surrounded around ASMR in general. Collecting Padres asks, what's my favorite type of ASMR? And a few others in this category also asked similar questions. So we have COD Gamer 89 who asked, what's my favorite type of ASMR videos? And then we have Cheyenne 5362 asking about my favorite thing about ASMR. So my favorite type of ASMR is role plays. I enjoy role plays quite a bit. In fact, that's how I found out about the whole phenomenon of ASMR. I went to my optometrist to get an eye doctor exam. And an eye doctor exam. I went to my optometrist to get an eye exam. And during the exam, he was very up close and asking me a lot of questions. And I got the classic tingles and everything. And I've experienced these tingles my whole life. I just didn't know what it was. So when I got home from the optometrist, I looked up optometrist videos to see if I could recreate the tingles, and when I searched that, I found out about ASMR. So role plays are my favorite type of ASMR. My favorite type of ASMR videos are role play videos, and my favorite thing about ASMR as a whole is the creativity some people can bring. Nothing wrong with the tried and true role plays like eye exam and stuff like that a lot of people do. Nothing wrong with that at all. But some people get very, very creative, and I think that's pretty fun. That's my favorite part. Safi, if I pronounce any of these wrong, I apologize now. Safi6671 asked my favorite trigger to film for ASMR videos and why. My favorite trigger is probably it's definitely got to be something sound based. I do like, I'm pretty fond of hand sounds. I like that quite a bit personally. Shaneza A18 asked my favorite type of ASMR to do. Again, it's probably role plays are my favorite. Murderous Savage 165 asked, is ASMR videos all you will release on this channel? It kind of depends. I've been fond of like a mixed media channel. I wouldn't mind doing other things besides ASMR, but I know that a large amount of my audience enjoys ASMR, so I'm not opposed to it, but I also don't have plans to deviate from ASMR. Collect All Cards, who made you a fan of ASMR? I've been watching a lot of ASMR videos for a long time. We're probably talking around like 2016. I've been watching these people. GB is great. Fast ASMR is great. I also watched Jim 5 for a long time. He's amazing. I don't know if I'll ever be able to have the production and the acting skills that Jim 5 has, but in my opinion, he might be one of the most creative ASMR artists ever. If you don't know who he is and you check him out in the comments of his videos, tell him I sent you. Tom Brady is the GOAT asked, do you do food ASMR videos? I haven't yet, but I'm not opposed to it. I could definitely eat something on camera. Let me know if you are into that kind of thing, and we'll see what we can do. Maria Nico asked, as an ASMR content creator, do you also consume ASMR content regularly? Yes, I do. This is kind of insane to say this, but I usually listen to ASMR every single night when I'm going to bed. I have headphones in, and I find it very, very relaxing. It's very rare for me if I still get tingles, but it does relax me quite a bit. In fact, I think why I do it at night is my brain, my mind is always just going 100 miles a minute, and it's hard to sleep when I'm thinking about everything as I'm going to bed. So if I watch an ASMR video as I'm going to bed, it helps me focus on something and not let my mind spin, and then I fall asleep. Thanks for the questions. I categorized a lot of these next questions about centering around the YouTube channel, okay? So PRVNCHR asked, what made you decide to start making ASMR videos as a hobby? So interesting question. I've always been into film. I've always liked making film and producing film. I was messing around with a camera when I was like 10 doing stop motion. So I've always just enjoyed the process of making film, and I really enjoy the process of editing. I think editing is very fun because you can get very, very creative in the editing process. So that's really why I got into ASMR. If you want the full story, I needed a type of niche in the film genre in YouTube that was easy to produce. So that's really why I got into it initially. I consumed the material already, and I knew that I could record a video and edit it and upload it once a week among the rest of my busy life. I knew I would have the time to do that. I think we'll get into this later in the questions, but I actually do have another YouTube channel. I'm going to be honest, it's dead in the water, but it is not ASMR at all. And that channel was very fun to make. It was a review channel of film, and a video took me months to edit. So I didn't want to produce an ASMR channel or an ASMR video once a month. So I thought ASMR was a very good fit. Chosen11 asked, do you plan on collaborating with other ASMR content creators? I don't plan on it, but it would be very, very fun. I would be very, very open to an ASMR collab. So if you guys have anyone in mind, I guess just spam them, because I am not one to ask, but I would be open to the experience. Card Pullers asks, do you plan on doing ASMR full time? A couple people asked this question, so I'm not planning on it, although it would be amazing. If I could do this full time, I would invest more in the mic, I'd invest more in the camera, I'd invest more in the setting. So definitely not opposed to that. But I'm not really planning on it either. I'm just having fun here. This is just fun for me. So I guess to answer your question right now, at the moment, I'm just having fun. M. Stanley 993 asks, what year did you start YouTube? So again, another interesting question. I actually started YouTube in 2015, 2016. So prior to Tranquil Blab, I had another ASMR channel, and I really, really wish I would have rode that wave. I was doing ASMR in 2015, 2016, and I was having a lot of fun with it. Unfortunately, I didn't know much about setting up a channel, so I had connected my previous ASMR channel to my personal email, so all of my information got out, and I deleted the whole thing. I felt really bad when that happened, but it would have been something crazy if I had that channel going this whole time. LeBron James Superfan asks, how do you get your video ideas? So that's kind of a tricky one to answer. I'll be very honest with you. Sometimes it's an hour before I film. I just think, oh, that's kind of interesting. I could go at it at this angle. And sometimes it's a very planned thing. But to answer your question kind of in a generic way, with me releasing videos once a week, in a 7-day period, I usually come across something in my daily life where I'm like, oh, that's interesting, that would be a cool thing. Or I get inspiration from, random things that happen in life, and I can kind of tweak the inspiration into a full video. So that's typically how I get my ideas. Retail Ripped asked, what are your projects for the channel this year? No projects, Retail. I wish I had a full schedule to give you, but the only thing I can tell you is uploads once a week. That's all I have planned right now. Adam Puckett 827 asks, what made you do ASMR videos on YouTube? We previously talked about that. That was the optometrist. Also, Poppin' Soda asks, what made you want to do ASMR videos? 49 Collector asks, what made you become a YouTuber? Big Dogs asks, what got you into YouTube? Again, the optometrist, the quickness of ASMR videos, and my love for film and editing. NJ Martinez 29 asked, do you make videos that you want to watch, or do you make videos that you think we want to watch? Good question. Kind of both. I definitely make videos that I want to watch or that I think would be interesting. It's not so much videos that I want to watch. It's videos that I think will be fun to make. That's normally what I do. But I will say, as the creator of the channel, I do want to please my audience. I want to have a good relationship with you guys, with you behind the screen you're looking at. I want to have a good relationship with my audience, so I'm not opposed to making videos for my audience. Tech Official asked, what other content will you release, or will it just be ASMR? So again, we talked earlier about this question asked by Murder Savage, but I'm not opposed to deviating from ASMR. It's really just what the audience wants, and what I think would be fun to make. Generous Man Owens also asked, what do you plan on doing as content? Again, I'm not quite sure. I kind of just flow with this stuff. Florida Catcher asked, what type of camera do you record with? Interesting question. I record with a Canon PowerShot SX710HS. It's just a little handheld camera. It's pretty cool. I've had it for, this is the same camera I bought when I started my very first YouTube channel in 2016. And I will say, I was a big fan of Casey Neistat. He used a Canon PowerShot. So I got I didn't get the big fancy one, but I got the smaller one. Evil Monkey 2184. Where do you get your video ideas from? Again, we answered this earlier. Just my daily events throughout the week. Sidajamaru 3984 asks, how do you come up with your video ideas? Same thing, just events throughout the week. Galaxy Afar asked, how many videos will you release every week? So currently I just release one video a week, typically towards the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Typically Sunday I release my videos. So right now we're just at once a week. I will let everyone know that as the channel continues to grow, if the channel continues to grow, and the audience gets bigger, I will definitely pour more resources into the channel, okay? Which might mean more than one video a week. The one of one polar. Where do you see your channel in 5 years? I mean, this is very hard to say. I hope that it still is a thing. I hope I'm still doing this in 5 years. I'm having a lot of fun, and I think I'm like a year and a half in now. So it's still fun now. In 5 years, I mean, ideally, I hope that I'm still enjoying this. I hope I still am making videos once a week in 5 years. And, you know, selfishly, I hope the channel is bigger. The bigger it is, the more fun we can have, kind of thing. Stellar X, will you ever do more than ASMR? Again, we've answered this in the past. I'm not opposed to it. I might. The Destroyer, do you plan on going full-time with YouTube? Again, I would love to, but I'm just having fun right now. We'll see what happens. Big Fugo 26, what made you start doing YouTube? Thanks for the question, Big Fugo. We've covered this already in this video. The Designs Official, when do you think you'll be monetized? Good question. I am actually pretty excited for monetization if I am lucky enough to get to that. There is two criteria for monetization on YouTube currently. It is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within 365 days. There's some other variations in there that will let you get to monetization, such as shorts and stuff like that. But the route that I'm going, that is the two objectives I need to hit in order to monetize. And I'm getting close, so we'll see what happens. The Pop King, do you edit your own videos? Yes, I do. If my channel got big enough where I didn't have to, or I needed to hire an editor, I don't know if I would. Editing's half the reason I do this. Kellyanne, 98. What are your future goals and plans for the channel? Future goals and the plans are just uploading weekly at the moment and continuing to build a relationship with my audience. Bear fans, what goal of subscribers do you tend to reach? The structure of that question's a little, I don't know how to take that, but I'm gonna take it as how many subscribers do I hope I reach? And to be honest, when I started the channel, I was hoping for 1,000. So I've already hit my goal. It's kind of crazy. I didn't think I would make it to 1,000, but here we are. So yeah, Bear fans, I guess that is my goal, and I've hit that. Muslim Queen 9, what inspired you to start YouTube? Again, we've covered this, the optometrist and the love for film. Samarian 8747, what inspired you to do ASMR on YouTube? And Naya Quadar 76 asked, why did you decide to start doing YouTube? Again, we've covered this in the video previously. Optometrist and love for film. Absudi Lichi 16 asked, how do you come up with the ideas of making this type of content? Again, within my weekly week, something usually inspires me. Joyce Francis 1527, where do you see yourself in 10 years? That is a giant question, Joyce. I appreciate the questions, everyone. Hopefully the channel has grown. Hopefully I'm through with my master's program. Hopefully I have more time to do this, invest in my hobbies, married to my fiance, maybe have a couple more dogs in a house. That'd be great. Okay, that concludes that section about YouTube. We're going to move into a section about my personal life. I will let you all know, I will try to answer these as clear as possible, but what's already been mentioned in this video is my first channel was deleted because of doxing, basically. So I'm going to be a little cryptic about a few things. Dollar Bargains asks, what does your setup look like? It really depends. It depends on where I'm at. I feel like this is where I shoot most, which is my desk in our guest room. But it's literally just my camera, microphone here. And then my camera's on like a mini tripod. And that's it. And then wires are going down here to my computer to record the audio. Tree plants. Does your family know you make ASMR videos? Interesting question, tree plants. No, they don't. A few people in my life know that I have a secret YouTube channel, but I have not told anybody about this. There's only one person I've told, and it's my fiance, and I just told her. So no one knows about this. User UT5SV3QF6C asks, how old are you? Are you still in school or do you have another job? I'm 32. I'm 32 years old, which feels very old for YouTube, but that's the truth. And I am in school, and I do work a full-time job. So that's part of the reason for the once-a-week uploads. I've got a busy life. Ferocious Seahorse asks, what is your major and or dream career? This is kind of tricky to answer. So what I'm studying in my master's program is psychology. Dream career, though, that's like a little harder to answer. You would want the answer to be that my dream career is what I'm studying in school. And I'm very excited about what I'm studying in school and my future career with that. But my dream career is something like this, and that's why I have this hobby. I mean, dream career, that could be anything. A professional athlete, a musician, or a full-time YouTuber would probably be my dream career. I think that'd be a blast. Sam Roden, BU60H asks, do you have any pets? Yes, I do. Me and my fiance have one dog. She is a Chihuahua American Eskimo mix, and I'll put a picture of her up right here. She's a sweetheart. Celtics fan forever. Is this your only hobby? No, I wish it was. I have too many hobbies. I do art. I do YouTube. I like to go camping. I'm very big into martial arts. I love jiu-jitsu and grappling and wrestling and judo. I love all of that stuff. So between all of that, I'm spread a little thin sometimes. Charles Styles 2586 asks, what do you do to cope with stress? A few things. Exercise is amazing for stress. There's a lot of research backing that. So just any type of exercise, go on a walk, get outside, lift some weights, or go on a hard run, whatever. That's very good for stress. I also meditate occasionally. I want to meditate more than I do. And jiu-jitsu, definitely. If I'm stressed out and I go spar really hard, it's the best for my stress. Evil Monkey 2184. What is your regular job outside of YouTube, and are there any plans to go full-time as a YouTuber? Again, as mentioned previously, I would love to go full-time as a YouTuber. My regular job outside of this, I am actually a social worker for foster kids. Sounds heavy. I think it's great. Southern Baby, what's your full-time job? Just answered that. Thanks for the question, Southern Baby. Creative YouTuber Tamal, are you married? I'm not married, but I am engaged. Travel to collect, do you have any animals? Yes, I got the one doggy. Her name's Tuka. Okay, that concludes the personal life section. We have a section about content creation now. Orion Amistica asks, other than your wood burning, what other art mediums do you work in? Any chance of a wood burning video? I wish I painted. I don't paint. I typically work with the pyrography, the wood burning, or I like ink. I think ink is fun. My favorite's probably like charcoal, like pencil or something like that. But I'm not traditional. I'm just doodling. I would love to do a wood burning video. In fact, I did a wood burning video on my first ASMR channel, so thanks for the idea. Maybe we'll bring that back here. Real Blythe asks, what is the best and worst comment you ever received? How do you handle negative people? Good question. The best comment I've received, I don't know if I can narrow it down to one comment, but people that tell me, hey, this really helped with my anxiety, or this really helped me get to sleep. Thank you for making this. Those are my favorites. Those are my favorite comments. They make me feel, really good. And honestly, I have not had any hate at all. I've had people dislike videos, but I don't really think that's hate. That's just kind of an opinion. And honestly, someone disliking a video gives me information about, what my audience wants. So I really can't say that I've had any hate, but if I do come across it in the future or something like that, it's not going to bother me that much. I understand that people are in different places in their lives at all times, and the actions we do varies quite a bit based on a number of things. So, I wouldn't dwell on it too much. Anthony 836 asks, can you share any behind the scenes stories or funny moments from creating your videos? Yeah. So I have quite a bit. I edit out myself laughing quite a bit. Sometimes like the things I'm saying are just so ridiculous that I just start laughing. I've also knocked my camera over before, like during filming. I've had the green screen crash on me, all kinds of stuff. I wish I had clips of this. Sometimes in some of my past videos, I'll put a blooper at the end, and that's just kind of like a little taste. If you guys like that kind of thing, I can do more of that. Jetpack Paul, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? Why do you use always thankful as a tag? Good questions. Okay, I could make a whole video on the superpower thing, so I'm going to answer this as fast as possible. The best superpower is time control. Being able to pause, fast forward, rewind time, that's the best. You could do anything with that. People are like, I want teleportation so I could go to the beach on the weekend. Well, you could just pause time and go there, and then unpause time. You can accomplish a lot of things with time control. Okay, rant over. As far as the always thankful hashtag, I use always thankful because gratitude is like a big practice of mine. I think it helps a lot in life if you're thankful for the things you have. I'm thankful for this opportunity to create this video. I'm immensely thankful for the audience I've built and all of you and the comments you put, and the fact that I have food every day and a roof over my head and a place to sleep. I'm just always thankful. It's a very good practice, gratitude. I love Meow 5158. What's your favorite type of content to create and why? So we talked about this a little bit earlier. I love Meow. It's role plays. Thanks for the question. CityJMuru, I hope I'm saying that correctly. 3984. How do you deal with negative comments and haters? So we addressed that a little bit earlier before. I haven't received too many, and if I do, I won't dwell on it. We're nearing the end here. Phillips 6501. What is the research and decisions process for your video descriptions? The Blab quotes. Good question. So if you don't know, in all the descriptions of my videos, I have a quote from Mr. Blab, the Blab man, me. And typically I just search a real life quote that I like on the topic of the video I'm covering. it was fun, and I just kept doing it. Anna, yeah, 5982. What would you change about yourself if you could? That is a deep, deep question, and that's a good question. I don't know if I would change a lot about myself. I kind of like where I'm at, and even like with all my flaws give me an opportunity to like learn more in life and achieve more. So I don't even know if I would really change that. I think I would, if I have to answer the question, I think I would change my eye color to violet. That's what I would want. Janice611 asks, what are your interests or hobbies outside of YouTube or ASMR? Thanks for the question, Janice. We talked about this earlier. Martial arts, art, camping, exercise, all of it. John F707, what do you do when you're not doing ASMR? Thanks for the question, John. Same answer. Vidya77, what's your biggest fear? Good question. It's a very tricky question to answer. I have lots of fears. I'm not particularly fond of heights, and I'm not particularly fond of giant, dark bodies of water. Like if I was in the middle of the ocean at night during a storm, that'd be super scary to me. I'm also a little claustrophobic too. My biggest fear, though, is the unknown. I like to know what I'm getting into. XO Team 77631, have you noticed any trends or changes in the ASMR community over the years since you started creating content? Lots of changes, a whole lot of changes. We went from role plays, we went to slime, we went to like fast-paced ASMR, we went to aggressive style triggers, lots and lots of changes, and it's great. I hope it keeps going. I hope it just keeps changing forever. Yato Eckerman asks, how do you handle negative comments or criticism about your ASMR content? Thank you for the comment, Yato, but this has already been addressed in the video. You just, brush off them haters. 03, what's your pet peeve? I don't really have many. My pet peeve is when people say literally and they don't mean literally. Like I have a friend that will say, I can literally eat a horse right now. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. You cannot literally eat a horse. You would die. Annecy Jada 22, have you faced any challenges or obstacles while growing your channel? Not really. The only challenge or obstacle might be staying consistent, but it's kind of like you're pushing a snowball down a hill. After a while, the snowball gets so big that it's easy to stay consistent, because I have all of you that are waiting on a video. Ayan563, have you ever dealt with negative comments and how would you handle them? Thank you for the question, Ayan. It's already been addressed in the video, but thank you. Brad Kitty 7463, have you ever had a nickname? What is it? I've had a few nicknames. When I was very young, I was called Noodle, and currently some of my friends call me Shakes. Mitchell Stronoft 240, what do you study in grad school? I'm currently studying psychology. Ed in your bed asks, do you have any regrets? None. I have no regrets. I have things that I wish maybe I did differently, but in doing those things badly, I learned a lot. So, no regrets. Viral Hype, where did you first hear about ASMR and find out you enjoyed doing it? Thanks for the question, Viral Hype. It's already been answered in this video, but I appreciate the comment. Creative YouTuber Tamel, he said, bro, change the channel name. Thank you for the feedback. I will never change it. It's Tranquil Blab until I die. Fancy 754, what's your favorite travel destination? When I was younger, I liked going to the beach. As an older man now, I guess 32's older, I'm a mountain man. I like going to the mountains. Snoopy 7II, what's your favorite book and why? The favorite books and the favorite movies are such hard questions. I don't know what my favorite book is. I have lots of books that I like quite a bit. A lot of self-help books that I adore. A lot of fictional books that I adore. God. A lot of jiu-jitsu books that I adore. I can't name one. It's too hard. I'm sorry. That's just where we're at today. Andy434, what's your favorite thing about being a YouTuber? I like the creativity and I like the editing process the most. Thanks for the question, Andy. MJ, biggest fan. What's your favorite movie? Thanks for the question, MJ. Same thing as Snoopy here. It's so hard to narrow this down. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. It depends on, what genre I want to watch. I watch everything. This might be a way to answer it. My favorite movies are ones that make you think and are usually like a thriller. Like a good psychological thriller is great. This is not my favorite movie, but like Silence of the Lambs or like Shutter Island or Inception, stuff like that. Love movies like that. Wholesome 430, what's your favorite movie? Thanks for the question, Wholesome. Just answered it though. I appreciate the comment. Andra 8, dream vacation. Switzerland. The mountains in Switzerland. That's my dream vacation. Let's go there for 2 weeks and we'll go camping and hiking. Rahaikai 41, what's your favorite food? This is a great question. God, again, this is so hard to narrow down. A good authentic plate of chicken tikka masala is very hard to beat for me. That's very good. Also, hibachi. It's probably hibachi. Thanks for the question. Do you 123 Terradog asks, do you pancake or waffle when holding hands? This is a great question. Thank you. So, I don't know what either one of those are, but I'm assuming this is pancake, or maybe like this is pancake. Pancake, I don't know. Or this is waffle, I'm assuming. I should have done my research. It depends on who I'm holding hands with. With my fiance, we definitely waffle. But if I'm trying to choke someone out in jiu-jitsu, it's cable grip. It's definitely pancake. Shamera 8793 asks, list of countries you visited. So I've been blessed to travel, but I haven't traveled like a crazy amount. I live in the United States. I've been to Canada. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Bosnia, Herzegovina, and I've been to Germany. They were all great. They were all very, very good. And then Emily B4447 asks, what's my favorite color? And that is the last question we have. And my favorite color is a toss-up. I would say my favorite color is black, but it's not really a color. That's just the absorption of all color. I typically try to wear black in my videos, but my favorite color is pretty hard toss-up between blue and purple. But the black and the purple is kind of the channel's theme. We got through it. Thank you all so much for all the questions, and let's pick the giveaway winner now. All right, and the moment of truth, the giveaway winner for the 1,000 subscriber special. I have all of your names in this wheel here. Took a very long time entering all this. I genuinely wish all of you the best of luck. Let's do it. Spinning, spinning. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Our winner is Anaya 5982. Congrats, Ania. Hope I'm saying that correctly. We will get you that brand new Blue Yeti X. Thank you all so much for participating in this giveaway. Just as a reminder, next giveaway is at 10,000 subscribers, and I'm going to have to outdo this giveaway. So please, if you enjoy the videos, stick around, and thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day.